Hello, fellow gamers. RoboCharged here with another Kingdom Come Deliverance II walkthrough. This quest is called Taking French Leave. You start out confronting Mintmaster Vavik, accusing him of stealing the king's silver. If you fail to get him to admit his crimes and back down, it's no big deal, as the end result will be the same either way. It just means you have to win a mini-battle in the courtyard first. Once you manage to defeat them and talk to Ruthard, go upstairs and talk to his daughter Rosa as well. She'll explain where the secret passage into Maleshov is, and also request that you bring her back a book of hers that was left there. This is optional, but easy to do. Next, ride out to talk to Groom Hashtel at his stud farm. Just tell him the Ruthards sent you and ask him to get horses ready. Then to find the old chapel, just make your way down the road, to the shrine, and then to this big rock on the left. Make sure to have a spade with you, since you'll be needing to dig here shortly. And it's also a good idea to switch to your stealth outfit. Continue on to where you'll see this big tree, and that is where the old chapel is. Look through it, and then head on down and across the stream to the ruins.
Its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see. The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that.
Down a hill and under an old arch, you'll find the first stone cross.
And then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Follow it to this dead tree that's still standing, and you'll see the next cross. Heading in that direction, you'll come to another large tree with the final stone cross at its base, and you are in the right spot.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Move around until the message says start digging. And you'll have found the secret entrance to Maleshov.
Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Maleshov is clear.
Just pull up your torch and make your way through the tunnel, and then another cutscene will begin. Okay, now for the tricky part, sneaking around Maleshov Castle.
Get out of here.
Hans is kept up in the top of the keep, so we need to find a way in and make our way there. It's kind of insane not getting spotted doing this, but you can just head right down these stairs and around to the side of the keep. Once here, head into this building and knock out the cook. She'll have all the keys you need, so take them all from her. Next, go around back. There should be a guard either standing looking out over the wall, or at the far end, like he is here. In that case, just wait for him to patrol back to the wall. Once there, sneak up behind him and take him out. Then drop his body out of sight over beside the cook. Now make your way up the stairs to the entrance of the keep. Be sure to close the door behind you, just to be safe. I've actually failed this mission over leaving doors open before, and I couldn't figure out why at first, but they notice. Upstairs, there is a woman talking to a pair of guards. Just wait under the stairs for the guards to come down, and then head up once they pass by.
She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
The lady will have went into her room behind this door, and that is where Rosa's book is. But if we wait to get it later on, she'll be asleep, and we won't have to bother knocking her out. Once at the top, through here is where Hans is held. Entering triggers a cutscene. From here there are 4 main ways you can go about escaping, so I'll quickly go over them. You can try and fight your way out by choosing the first speech option. It's not my preferred method, since you'll get into a big battle with all the remaining guards, and can fail the quest if Hans or his new friend are killed. But choosing the second reply will leave you with 3 other different options to go about escaping.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are young.
But first things first, let's get Rosa's book and grab these 2 arguing fools some swords. Heading back down to that room I pointed out earlier, you'll find the book by the window and 2 swords near the door. It's an optional objective, so if you want to, bring the swords back up and distribute them. After that, one option is to do as discussed during the cutscene and go to the stables, maybe taking out a guard or 2 to clear the way, and then using the torch to signal to them in the window. This is the most common method. Another way is to simply tell Hans to go to the horses here. If you time it right, they'll head there unseen and without attacking anyone. I find that as long as you don't skip the dialogue when handing them the swords, the timing works out where the guard is just turning away as they run by. Then they just wait by the stable until you make it to the gate, and then the mission is over.
I can't do it.
But this final option is my personal favorite, and I need to give a big shout out to this Reddit post by No One Scholar 801, since coming across it was how I became aware of this method. Like I did, most players probably think that you can't take the secret passage back out of the castle, since Hans refuses to take it, due to being claustrophobic. But you can remedy this simply by knocking him out and carrying him. Basically just deal with him the same way the A-Team would with B.A. Baracus whenever they needed to fly.
We'll talk about it on the airplane.
I ain't going on no airplane.
If it fails, just back up until he turns back around, and then try again until you get him.
Now nothing is preventing
From there, all that's left to do is carry him out.
to that passage. I will be right on your heels. En fait, it is a good idea after all. That passage will be safer.
Unfortunately, Brabant is too dumb to open doors for you, so you have to drop Hans every time there is a door in order to open it. Once outside and heading around back, there's usually one more guard to take care of. Just drop Hans again and take the guard out.
Merde.
Then it's time to head for the exit.
Monsieur Hans comes around.
And that's how to beat the Taking French Leave quest. Thanks for watching, good luck, and until next time, take care.